Good evening, YouTube. Today we're working on a short bed 4x4 C Silverado. It's an 86 model. Yeah, it's in real nice shape. Let me give you a little glimpse of it. Had a nice paint job done to it. It's lifted up. It's a 4x4. Real nice. Just gotta get some minor stuff done to it. Had them respray the bed because they didn't spray it heavy enough. Touch up on that. And the customer got a ding right here that he needs to get repaired, and one on the other side too, right here, that needs to get repaired. Other than that, this thing's in nice shape. We're gonna eventually change these out. I ordered these, the Euros. When they come in, I'm gonna back them up for LED bulb for brightness. And let's check out the interior. Interior, gonna do a little touch up to it too. I got the keys and they're locked. But I guess I'll put that in another video because I really don't feel like going in there and getting the keys right now. So what we're gonna do, oh yeah, as you can see, 86 miles, he's not playing with them. He is definitely not playing with them. Yeah, so it's minor little stuff we got done. We had the AC, we had to charge it up. We're gonna see how long it's gonna hold because he said it was charging before they put the motor in there and it ran a while, then it ran back out. So we did that. It's still holding. And then what we're gonna do now is change these out. We're gonna go with the LEDs on here. Let me give you a glimpse of them. And these were off Amazon. Yeah, you got your high beam and your low beam. And they also have the built-in daylight and your turn signal built in. You just have to splice into the positive part on your turn signal part. And anything hot, or you could just like have it where you turn your headlights on, they automatically come on. Just depending on how you're gonna do it. So first, what we need to do is, you have your screw, which is up top, right here, and right here. You remove those to loosen up this bezel. Then they have the star bit screws down here. Once you loosen those up, this is what you'll get. This whole entire piece, let me zoom out a little bit, this whole entire piece comes out like so. So the next step is, let me put this out of the way. The next step is, what we're gonna do, we're going to see which one is the high beam and which one is the low beam. The high beam on this vehicle is up top and the low beam is at the bottom. So to do that, first you gotta get this fitted off right here. So basically, do the high beam first. Just loosen up the screws. Well, I can actually manually. Let me deactivate the alarm. Alright, I got it. I forgot the alarm was on. Well, while I'm at, let me give you a glimpse of the interior now. You know, he kept it original. He kept it original. It's new carpet. Seats redone. It's got the Terminal X set up. And cool part about it, also got the remote start where it cranks up. So we're gonna end up putting a digital dash in here, some more stuff coming. Cause the customer's he's not really satisfied with having everything on this little bit of screen, but he could change his settings like gas performance and all that kind of stuff. But he's an older guy. He just wanted a little more power, and yeah, he got it. So let me continue back with this. Go ahead and take these screws out. Once you take all the screws out, this comes off, which holds the headlight in. See the screw holes in it. It's Phillips, by the way. These right here are mostly made, you can't really see it. It's another screw on each side right here. Those are made for the adjustment, where they make the headlight go up, tilt up, or tilt to the side, or tip down. So we just pull this one out. And this is actually just an updated bulb. Only thing about it is, it's not LED. So, first thing first, we're gonna unscrew this part right here. Like that, that pops off. This pulls out. The whole bulb thing. See, it's hard to do this and hold the phone at the same time. But I'm gonna pull this out. And once you pull out, that's the old bulb. So we're just gonna basically plug and play. We're gonna unplug this, plug our new one into it, and screw the bracket back on, and go from there with it. So let me disconnect this stuff, hold on. Then we're gonna take our new one, this plug, and plug it directly in here. And then once you have it plugged up, it only can go one way. So don't be scared to try to plug it up. I'll show you about hooking the rest of those up later. It just goes right in like this. We're gonna put that back over it, put the screws in there, and that's one down. You do the other one the same way. As you can see, this is the adjuster for it. You can see those a little better, just for it. I'm gonna do the same thing, and then I'll show you when we put that back on in just a second. Okay, and this is what we have. Now I'm gonna turn the lights on, see what kind of difference we have between the two. Let's see, walking over here. Turn it on, see what will come on. Should be on. So gotta put the key in there. Let's see something. Man, it's hot. Okay. That's the results right there. You see the difference? All right. So stay tuned. I'll probably show another part where I have all of them installed. Okay, this is the look we got. That's the old one. And this is the new one. That's the difference between the two. They're brighter. So now we're going to go ahead and put this back on. And it goes on like this. You want to put your screw. Let's see. They only had one screw in this thing. I might try to see if I can find another screw for the top part later. But yeah, find your screw hole. Screw in. And I'm gonna see can I find another screw to put on the other side to get it right. Cause I don't know whoever he took it to. This is how it came to me. But they have both of these screws at the bottom. But still, you know, once you lose a screw, especially if it's a customer, go ahead and try to find another screw to put back in there. You know, let's try to find another screw. That one didn't have a grip thing in it. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that I've seen that I'm gonna eventually repair for him. But we gotta get this thing to the shop so they can do a lineup on the suspension and some other stuff to check out the power windows for me and all that kind of stuff on it. All right, and that's it. That's the difference. So now we're gonna do the other side. So like I always say, hey, I enjoy doing videos for everybody. I try to do something myself and hopefully video it. So if you guys want to take a crack at it, you can. But like I said, if you like my videos, hit the like button, subscribe, and pretty much anything I do, I'm gonna put on video. My next project is gonna be a 2010 Range Rover. We recently got it, and one of the shocks has went out on us, so I'm gonna replace it. So right now, stands, and yeah, the crazy part about it, as soon as I put it up on the stands, the shocks want to go all the way down, so it makes sure the tire is touching the ground with the truck all the way up. So I got to come up with a plan to do in order to get this tire off to put in this shock. Let me show you the new one. So yeah, it's like, stay tuned for that. For anybody having a problem with their shocks come out, one side is lower than the other. I just ordered the kit, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's the airbag and the strut all together. You can actually buy the kits for it. I'll go ahead and when I get ready to do it, show you where I got it from and all that kind of stuff. But you actually can just get the bag yourself and put it together. Just that you gotta make sure you got the seals and stuff right. I was like, I didn't really want to fool with that. Let me go ahead and already get it machine done. And if I have a problem with it, send the whole thing back. Can't say if I did put the bag on, I didn't do something right. So just a couple of dollars more. So I was like, just go ahead and do it like that. Just order the whole piece. So we're gonna put that on, and then next we'll apply the other side, doing all of them. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And then I got a little buddy coming down, because I know y'all wondering about the Kia. I got another buddy coming down who's gonna actually do some work on this. We're actually gonna rebuild the motor in it. To my understanding, with these Kia vehicles, be a little iffy if you get one. I don't know about the newer models, but this is a 2012. One owner. It has 202,000 miles on it. Yes, it's good mileage for 2012. But it just, no ticking, good oil, never ran hot. It just gave out. And I did some research and asked them, try to do a little networking. It was like, you do good to get 200,000 miles on these motors. So I called Kia up to get a brand new motor. They stopped selling the complete engine. They were selling the complete engine for around, I think they told me $3,400. They've been discontinued. Wow. But they do have the short block, which means it's just the block that you got to put all your other stuff, your heads if they're good, your gaskets, the bottom end. I think it might comes with the oil pump and the bottom end already together. I won't know until I pick it up, but it's actually $1,400. So I'm gonna do that. And a buddy of mine has got smaller projects. A buddy of mine, I know you guys are wondering about Midnight. I still have her. She just started doing some heavy smoking in the back. Maybe due to racing all the time or whatever, I believe. But it's time to restore this engine. A buddy of mine also is going to work on that. We're going to do a little project. We're also going to work on this engine too. We're just going to tear it down. And to my understanding, I think it just needs some head gaskets. But anything we see in there, we'll check out the pistons and all that stuff. And if they need to be done, touch up, we're going to do touch up on it. But yeah, the motor has been good to me. It has been very good to me. And this is a 94. And this motor now has over 200,000 miles on it. And it just starting to give me problems. But other than that, it still runs strong, burns out. So before I end up replacing this whole motor, I'd rather go ahead and do what I can do to it. And if I do replace it, it'll be with an updated motor. Stay tuned for the next upcoming projects. And to everybody know, stay prayed up, be safe, spend time with your family while you can, and I'll see you next time. GSC, baby.